Welcome in on the Wichita Thunder Report. I'm Jason Miles, and I'm joined with head coach Bruce Ramsay. Coach, first and foremost, want to congratulate you on the extension that you signed and we announced last week. That's amazing news, and we're glad to have you back.
Yeah, well, thank you, Jason. It's been a great year, and we all knew this was going to be a 2-year project, but it's come to fruition, and it's been a great regular season, and I owe a lot to obviously our owners and Joel and the staff and the players who have all contributed and done a great job. We have a long ways to go. We have something we want to accomplish. So regular season's almost over, which is amazing. It's been a long 71 games, I guess it's going to be, but the new season starts here shortly, and as a group, we're obviously all very excited.
When you started this process, did you foresee you being in this position at the beginning of last season and heading into this year?
Yeah, maybe more so last year because I had a plan and it was in place and it's worked out well because if you look, we picked the best players off last year's team, which are about 9 or 10 guys, and they've all come in and done a great job and contributed and been a huge part of the success that we've had this year. Going into the COVID year, I had no idea what was going to happen, whether our season was going to be shut down after 2 weeks, where players are going to come from. And you just knew that with half the teams not playing, that the quality of the league was going to be extremely high. So, every team you played was going to have really good players, and it was going to be a tough season no matter what. So kudos to our guys to, sticking together and playing as a team and as a unit, and, contributing immensely to the success that we had.
How's the mindset of the team heading into tomorrow's game against Kansas City?
No, I think it's very good. It's upbeat, and we were all disappointed about the loss to Allen, but very good hockey club. I thought we played well, and game could have gone either way, and that's just the way it goes sometimes. But we know that we can definitely capable of beating them, and it's not an issue whatsoever. So tomorrow's our last game of the year, but we still have a chance for first place, and we're going to go out there and play it hard like we always do, and hopefully get our 2 points. We've had good success in Kansas City this year, and move on from after the game and move on and get ready for the new season.
What's the difficult part about this quick turnaround after the game on Saturday as you get ready for the playoffs?
Well, fortunately, we're in a better position than our opponents, depending on who we play. But if it's Utah and Fort Wayne, which is most likely, we'll be at home at least and not having to travel here and go through that whole process. Quick turnaround just gives less time to get prepared. We've been good all year with our systems and what we've been doing, so we understand. And obviously, there's no secrets between the teams that we're playing. We just played Fort Wayne, we played Utah all year. We have a good grasp of what kind of teams they are and what they're running. So preparation time is just a little less. We do get a lot more intensive during the playoffs when you're playing a team in a best of 5 first round series. So we'll do the best job we can to make sure our guys are prepared and know everything about the Fort Wayne Comets or the Utah team as well. So.
Head Coach Bruce Ramsay joining us. Coach, I know you've been practicing over here at the Wichita Ice Center on the bigger ice surface. Does that give you a little bit of an advantage as you get ready for those first 2 home games?
I do think so. I don't really want to say that publicly, but I guess I just did. So, it's a lot different. And it's not just that it's an Olympic size ice surface. The dimensions are still a little different. Like behind the net is kind of the same size as a regular NHL rink, but just the width is incredible. And, I think that going into this, I've been watching actually the World Cup games because they all play on Olympic ice, and just kind of reading how they kill penalties and run the power play and do different regroups because it is so wide that, there's a lot more room out there. So just trying to gain some knowledge, but for us to practice on it as much as we've had lately, I think would be an advantage, yes.
Last question for you. What do you hope to see from your team as you get ready for Kansas City on Saturday night?
I'd like to obviously create a little more offense than we've been creating lately. We haven't scored as much as we were in the past, but we brought in a bunch of new players, and we're just kind of acclimatizing ourselves to each other, and they're all very good players. We definitely, what I'd like to see is my injured players being 100% healthy and get back in the lineup. We've got some pretty good players that we have been missing. MVP of the league is hard to replace. So, but getting those guys healthy and just being consistent throughout our lineup and throughout our games, kind of goaltending, playing defensively, and spend a lot of time in the offensive zone.
Good luck tomorrow, Coach, and we'll talk to you again next week as we get ready for the postseason.
All right. Thanks, Jason. Nice talking to you.
That's Bruce Ramsay. That'll do it for the Thunder Report.